In this video, I'm going to show you a little bit more about the patterning features in AutoCAD. So, AutoCAD in our Design tab actually stores a little pattern library that we can choose from. And right now, we have a really minimal set of basic patterns. But the idea is that as this community grows, we can grow and grow the amount of patterns that we keep here. But for any given project, you might want to store a few of your own patterns. And what do we mean by patterns here are little stitch patterns that you can fill different regions with. So if I come into my draft and I hit select and I select a region, I can either fill that region with tabby, with balance twill, with weft facing twill, and so on. But let's say I actually want to make my own pattern. Well, I can come into add and I can say my pattern, and maybe I say it's 4 by 4. And then I get this little grid here. So I'm going to go ahead and make this maybe something more like a sateen pattern. Okay, so I hit save, and all of a sudden it shows up here. So I can go in again, hit select, select a region, and fill it now with my pattern. Now I can also do things like flip that pattern. Oop, that didn't work. Sorry, guys. Still some bugs here. I'll reselect it. I can flip that pattern, flip it the other way, or shift it left and right. Let's say if I want to, if it's an evenly spaced square and I just want to shift the structure so that they line up in a different way. Okay, so that's the main way that we can actually fill regions with patterns. The other ways that we can add patterns is we can actually add a pattern directly from our selection. So let's say I want to take this little group here and I want to make that into its own pattern. Well, I can select it, and when I hit add, that has already been automatically populated. Automatic. Save. And you'll see here now, if I select a region, I can go ahead and fill it with my automatic pattern. I could also go into my automatic pattern and change it. Let's say add a few different picks in it, or little interlacements. Now what you'll see is it doesn't remember that area. Your drawdown is sort of like a memoryless canvas, and each one of these patterns is a kind of brush. So if I want to go in and now fill it with that new updated, I select and hit fill again. So that is a quick overview of the pattern library.